I want you to imagine something for a moment. Imagine that every single day of your life is a fresh canvas, completely blank, waiting for you to leave your mark on it. And every choice you make, every thought, every habit, every reaction is a brushstroke. Some people paint chaos. Some people paint excuses. Some people paint the same picture they painted yesterday, and the day before, and the day before that. But a rare few, paint something powerful, something intentional, something that leads them to a life they never thought they could have. So let me ask you, what are you painting with your daily habits? Because here is the truth, a truth too simple for most people to believe. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Failure is nothing more than a few small errors in judgment repeated every day. That is the whole difference. Success is not complicated. It is not hidden. It is not reserved for lucky people or gifted people. Success grows out of discipline, quiet, invisible, consistent discipline. And failure grows out of the same thing, quiet, invisible, consistent neglect. Your future is already being built right now through the choices you make today. But you do not need 100 habits. You do not need 50 rules. You do not need a perfect routine or a perfect plan. There are 5 daily disciplines that change everything. Master these 5, and your life will shift in ways you cannot imagine. Let us talk about them. People today are overwhelmed. Everywhere you look, there is advice. Do this, try that, start this routine, follow this influencer. It is too much. Successful people do not follow 200 habits. They master a few, the right few. These are the 5. Discipline 1, attitude, the root of everything. Your attitude is the foundation of your entire life. It is the filter through which you interpret reality. It determines how you see problems, how you see people, and how you see yourself. And the truth is this: your attitude is a magnet. It either pulls opportunities toward you or pushes them away. You have met people whose attitude kills everything around them. You feel drained after talking to them. They complain about everything. Nothing is ever good enough. They see an obstacle in every opportunity. And you have met people who light up a room just by walking into it. They are positive, not naive, but hopeful. They see possibilities where others see problems. Let me ask you, how many opportunities have you pushed away simply because your attitude was not right? How many relationships have weakened because you carried frustration instead of patience? How many blessings did you step over because you were too busy complaining about what did not work? Your attitude does not change overnight. It changes through daily habits. Here are 3 that will change your life. First, practice daily gratitude. Not as a cliche, but as a discipline. Take 60 seconds each morning to acknowledge what is good. Second, reframe challenges. Instead of saying, "Why me?" say, "What is this teaching me?" Third, pause before reacting. 10 seconds of silence can save 10 years of regret. A better attitude does not come from motivation. It comes from awareness. Improve your attitude, and everything else in your life will rise to that new level. Discipline 2. Self-discipline. The bridge between dreams and reality. If attitude is the foundation, discipline is the structure. Discipline is the bridge between what you want and what you actually get. And here's the truth. Discipline is not motivation. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you do not feel like it. You know why dreams die? Not because they are impossible, not because you are incapable. Dreams die because people quit too early. Dreams die because it is easier to be comfortable than committed. Dreams die because discipline is rare. Let me ask you 2 questions. How many times have you given up right before the breakthrough? How many goals have you never started simply because they were uncomfortable? I once knew a young man with incredible talent. His potential was extraordinary. But he had one problem. He did not finish anything. He started projects with fire and passion and dropped them the moment things became difficult. He spent years wondering why nothing changed. Then one day, he realized something powerful. Discipline, not talent, decides destiny. He made a decision. not to do everything perfectly, but to do one small, disciplined act each day. 15 minutes of reading, 15 minutes of practice, 15 minutes of building something, and 15 minutes turned into momentum. Momentum turned into habits. Habits turned into transformation. Today, he is successful not because he had talent, but because he finally had discipline. Here are 3 discipline habits to start tomorrow. The 15-minute rule. Do something important for 15 minutes a day. No excuses. No 0 days. Every day must include at least one intentional action toward your goals. Remove distractions, not by willpower, but by shaping your environment. What you do not see, you do not crave. Discipline builds habits. Habits build character. Character builds destiny. Discipline 3. Mindset, the operating system of your life. You can have skill, discipline, and talent, but if your mindset is broken, your life will stay small. Your mindset decides the meaning you assign to events, the limits you place on yourself, and the possibilities you allow yourself to pursue. Most people are trapped not by circumstances, but by beliefs. And not beliefs the world gave them, but beliefs they gave themselves. I cannot do this. I am not ready. It is too late. I am not good enough. Let me reframe these for you. I cannot do this becomes I am learning how to. I am not ready becomes I am preparing. It is too late becomes this is my moment. I am not good enough becomes I am growing into who I must become. Your entire life will change when your thoughts stop fighting you and start supporting you. I knew a man who viewed life through a lens of negativity. Every setback felt like the end. Every challenge felt like punishment. He believed the world was against him. Then he asked himself one question. What if nothing is happening to me and everything is happening for me? That shift changed everything. His confidence grew. His resilience grew. His opportunities grew. His life changed because his mindset changed. Here are 3 mindset practices to do daily. Read 10 pages of something that expands your thinking. Practice gratitude at night. Replace negative thoughts with learning-based thoughts. Your life expands or contracts based on the size of your mindset. Discipline 4. Time management. The art of prioritizing what matters. Time is the most democratic resource on earth. Everyone gets the same 24 hours, but not everyone uses them the same way. Here's the truth. You do not lack time. You lack priorities. Let me ask you something. If your last 24 hours were recorded and played as a documentary, would I see your goals or your distractions? Being busy is not the same as being productive. In fact, busyness is often a disguise for avoidance. Successful people do not try to do everything. They do the right things and they do them first. Here is a simple formula. Start your mornings with your top 3 priorities. Use time blocks to stay focused. 1740, 17:4, 17:44, 17:40, 17:4, 17:40, 17:40, 17:4, 17:40, 17:40, 17:40. Say no to things that pull you away from your values. Rest with intention, not guilt. I have met many people who say they do not have enough time, but the truth is that they have plenty of time. They simply gave it away. Master your time, or your time will master you. Discipline 5. Purpose. The fuel that makes you unstoppable. Purpose is the deepest of all 5 disciplines. It is the reason you get up in the morning, the reason you keep going when motivation fades, and the reason you endure when others quit. Without purpose, discipline becomes punishment. With purpose, discipline becomes passion. Let me ask you, what wakes you up? Not physically, but spiritually. What lights you up? What refuses to leave your heart? What pain from your past is trying to guide your future? Purpose is rarely loud. It often whispers. I once met a man who had everything people dream of: money, recognition, and comfort. Yet he felt empty. He did not understand why. Then I asked him, why are you doing all of this? He had no answer. Success without purpose feels like emptiness. But when he discovered his purpose, everything changed. He found meaning. He found clarity. He found fulfillment. Here is how you can build purpose daily. Write one sentence each morning. What truly matters today? Align your actions with your values. If they do not match, adjust. Serve others. Because purpose grows where contribution lives. Purpose transforms effort into meaning. It turns sacrifice into joy. It turns struggle into strength. Your life changes when your daily disciplines change. The 5 disciplines are attitude, the filter of your world; self-discipline, the muscle that builds your future; mindset, the operating system of your life; time management, the way you honor your destiny; purpose, the fuel that makes you unstoppable. Success is not mysterious. Success is not luck. Success is the natural result of doing the right things consistently over time. As Jim Rohn said, success is not something you pursue. It is something you attract by the person you become. Become disciplined. Become aligned. Become intentional. Become unstoppable. Success will not be able to stay away from you. Before you leave, ask yourself 3 questions. Which of the 5 disciplines will I start improving today? What small habit can I commit to right now? Who is the future version of me waiting for me to become? If you are ready to change your life, type the number 8 in the comments. Tell me which discipline you are choosing to master today.